Good evening and welcome to ESG Matters.
Now let's explore how Japan's political parties had shaped the country's energy and environmental future through their policies during the 2024 elections. These policies outlined diverse strategies to address critical issues like carbon neutrality, renewable energy, and nuclear power, topics central to Japan's long-term sustainability goals and energy security. The Liberal Democratic Party, LDP, had committed to balancing decarbonization with energy security by 2050. Their policies emphasized maximizing low-carbon energy sources, including nuclear power and renewables. Backed by a proposed 150 trillion Japanese yen public-private investment, the LDP aimed to develop next-generation nuclear reactors and local carbon-neutral initiatives, presenting a pragmatic yet ambitious approach. In contrast, the Constitutional Democratic Party, CDP, had proposed to achieve 100% renewable energy by 2050, eliminating reliance on fossil fuels and nuclear power. Their plan involved a massive 200 trillion Japanese yen investment in renewable energy and energy efficiency, projected to create 250 million jobs annually by 2030. This vision prioritized community-based solar energy installations and opposed the construction of new nuclear plants. Nippon Ishin no Kai, or the Japan Innovation Party, promoted next-generation nuclear technologies, including nuclear fusion and early reactor restarts. They also emphasized regional benefits from renewables like solar and wind and proposed global carbon pricing to tackle climate challenges through market mechanisms. Komeito had adopted a balanced approach, combining 2050 carbon neutrality with sustainable economic growth. Their policies supported electric vehicle infrastructure, energy efficiency, and renewable energy adoption while phasing out reliance on nuclear power. The Communist Party had advocated for ambitious goals, including zero reliance on nuclear and coal by 2030, and achieving 80% renewable energy within the same time frame. Their policies also focused on sustainable agriculture and forestry, demanding greater CO2 reduction transparency through government-industry agreements. The Democratic Party for the People focused on energy security, advocating for renewables alongside advanced nuclear technologies like small modular reactors, SMRs, and floating reactors. These solutions aim to meet the rising power demands from industries such as data centers and semiconductor factories. Reiwa Shinsengumi had called for an immediate nuclear phase-out and decentralized renewable energy systems. Their plan included a 200 trillion Japanese yen decarbonization investment, creating 2.5 million jobs over the next decade. The Social Democratic Party had supported 100% renewable energy by 2050, opposing nuclear power altogether, while Sanseido had expressed concerns about over-reliance on renewables and advocated for a balanced energy approach to reduce electricity costs to pre-2011 levels. For businesses and ESG stakeholders, these policies held significant implications. The LDP and Komeito's balanced approaches benefited sectors involved in both nuclear and renewable energy. Meanwhile, aggressive decarbonization goals from the CDP and Reiwa reshaped renewable industries and the labor market. Nippon Ishin and the Democratic Party for the People highlighted advanced nuclear technologies, positioning Japan as a leader in next-gen energy solutions. From an investor perspective, ESG-focused parties like the CDP and Communist Party attracted attention for their emphasis on renewables and transparency, offering alignment with global sustainability priorities. The global takeaway was clear. Japan's energy and environmental policies remained critical for its net zero ambitions and broader ESG commitments. These proposals reflected varying degrees of urgency, innovation, and stakeholder engagement, offering notable insights for businesses and investors navigating Japan's energy transition. As always, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Which energy source should Japan prioritize to achieve carbon neutrality? Renewables, nuclear power, or a mix? What role do you think government policies play in driving energy innovation and sustainability in Japan?
We turn our attention to a notable partnership advancing renewable energy and carbon reduction efforts in Southeast Asia. SDG Impact Japan, SIJ, and J-Power have joined forces to establish a joint venture, ALE Indonesia, to drive investment in hydropower projects and manage bilateral joint crediting mechanism, JCM, credits in Indonesia. At the core of this initiative is PT Mulya Energy Lestari, MEL, an Indonesian hydropower company founded in 2016. MEL specializes in developing, constructing, and operating hydropower projects in North Sumatra. The company currently oversees 6 projects with a combined capacity of 52.5 megawatts, utilizing lower environmental impact run-of-river hydropower technology. Unlike traditional hydropower methods requiring large reservoirs, MEL's approach reduces ecological and social impacts, making it a more sustainable solution for energy generation. One of the partnership's defining aspects is its alignment with bilateral climate collaboration through JCM credits. These credits, designed under the Paris Agreement framework, support Indonesia's renewable energy expansion while contributing to Japan's nationally determined contributions, NDCs, for CO2 reduction. With Japan targeting 100 million TCO2 in JCM credits by 2030, initiatives like this are instrumental in achieving carbon neutrality goals for both nations, 2050 for Japan and 2060 for Indonesia. The demand for JCM credits is expected to grow, particularly in hard-to-abate sectors, highlighting MEL's role in global decarbonization. Hydropower projects in North Sumatra leverage the region's stable river flows and significant elevation drops, ensuring efficient and reliable energy generation. This collaboration also reflects the strengths of its partners. J-Power, with decades of expertise in hydropower development and operations, complements SIJ's climate finance knowledge and carbon credit management capabilities. Together, they aim to accelerate Indonesia's energy transition while fostering international cooperation on climate change mitigation. The implications of this partnership are far-reaching. By scaling renewable energy projects, it contributes to global climate goals while driving local economic growth and environmental sustainability in Indonesia. The model demonstrates how bilateral mechanisms like JCM credits can support decarbonization efforts across borders, offering a pathway for sustainable investment in developing countries. As we wrap up, we'd love to hear from you. Do you think bilateral mechanisms like JCM are effective in accelerating global decarbonization? Why or why not? What's your perspective on the role of hydropower in achieving net zero goals, especially in developing countries?
We spotlight a notable event aimed at empowering small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, in Japan through Human Capital Management, HCM. Hosted by the Chugoku branch of the Organization for Small and Medium Enterprises and Regional Innovation, SMRJ, this symposium is set to take place on February 19th, 2025, in Hiroshima, offering both in-person and online participation. Themed Human Capital Management, the event focuses on treating employees as invaluable assets to drive sustainable growth and enhance corporate value. Against the backdrop of labor shortages and recruitment challenges, this gathering seeks to share insights and successful case studies on organizational transformation and leadership development in SMEs. The event will feature a keynote speech by Kazuo Tase, CEO of SDG Partners, and a former executive at Deloitte and the United Nations Secretariat. Tase's address, titled The Value Added by People-Centered Organizations and Building a Resilient Workforce, will explore the critical role of employee-focused strategies in creating competitive and sustainable enterprises. Case studies will highlight real-world examples of transformation through the hands-on support program, with presentations by Yuji Kusunohara, president of Kusunohara Canning Industry Company Limited, and Kohei Ito, president of Ito Corporation. These leaders will share their experiences in achieving organizational reforms and leadership development, offering actionable insights for fellow SMEs. The hands-on support program itself is a flagship initiative by SMRJ designed to address the unique challenges faced by SMEs. Leveraging a network of over 2,500 experts across Japan, the program provides tailored, long-term support to foster organizational and human resource development. By assembling project teams and engaging companies in proactive problem-solving, it equips SMEs to adapt and thrive in a competitive business environment. The relevance of human capital management has never been greater. In the face of rising labor shortages and increasing competition for talent, SMEs must adopt strategic workforce planning to ensure long-term success. Enhancing employee retention and engagement is not just a necessity, but a competitive advantage in today's market. The symposium will be held at the Hiroshima Convention Hall, Room 3A, starting at 1:30 p.m. on February 19, 2025. In-person attendance is capped at 80 participants, while 300 online attendees can join via YouTube livestream. Registration is free, and the event is organized in collaboration with the Chugoku Bureau of Economy, Trade, and Industry. For more details and to register, visit the official event page. Globally, this symposium serves as a model for addressing workforce challenges and fostering innovation within SMEs. It underscores how tailored support and expert guidance can transform small businesses into resilient and sustainable organizations. We'd love to hear your thoughts. How important is employee retention in driving long-term business success? What strategies have you seen or implemented to effectively engage and retain employees?
We explore a growing trend in career choices, one that emphasizes the intersection of profit and purpose. As more individuals, especially younger job seekers, prioritize roles that allow them to contribute to society while earning a living, companies with strong commitments to environmental, social, and governance (ESG) principles are gaining attention. The rise of ESG indices offers job seekers a reliable metric for identifying companies actively addressing social and environmental challenges. Japan's Government Pension Investment Fund, GPIF, for example, uses 6 ESG indices to guide investments, providing a valuable resource for those seeking socially responsible employers. These companies align with the values of individuals who want to make a positive, measurable impact while pursuing their careers. For those seeking deeper commitments to social responsibility, B Corp certification serves as a global benchmark. Awarded by the non-profit B Lab, this certification evaluates companies across governance, employees, community, environment, and customer impact. With over 9,300 certified businesses in 105 countries, B Corp demonstrate how profit and purpose can coexist. In Japan, the B Corp movement is gaining momentum. Currently, 45 companies hold certification, and this number is expected to grow thanks to support from organizations like B Market Builder Japan, BMBJ. Examples include Kuradashi, an e-commerce platform combating food waste by selling surplus products and donating proceeds to social causes, and Sunnyside Up Group, a recently certified B Corp focused on societal initiatives. Another model reshaping the business landscape is the rise of zebra companies. Unlike unicorn companies that focus on rapid scaling, zebra companies emphasize steady growth and community impact. Their black and white stripes symbolize the balance between solving social problems and achieving sustainable economic growth. Supported by Japan's Small and Medium Enterprise Agency, these companies address regional challenges and provide innovative solutions to societal issues. For job seekers, exploring socially responsible careers begins with research. Identifying companies with strong ESG ratings, B Corp certification, or alignment with zebra principles is key. Engaging in internships and attending industry events also offer opportunities to connect with organizations that prioritize long-term social and environmental impact. These companies emphasize transparency and creative ways of incorporating sustainability into their business models. They show that financial stability and societal contribution are not mutually exclusive but complementary goals. Globally, the convergence of profit and purpose is reshaping career landscapes, providing new pathways for individuals who want to align their professional aspirations with their values. Companies with strong ESG credentials, B Corp certification, or a zebra mindset exemplify this transformation, proving that sustainable growth and social impact can go hand in hand. As always, we'd love to hear from you. Would you prioritize a job at a socially responsible company over a higher-paying role at a traditional firm? Why or why not? What company or industry do you think is leading the way in combining profitability with social impact?
Thank you for joining us on ESG Matters. Stay tuned for more stories about the evolving intersections of business, sustainability, and social responsibility.